Good morning, everybody. Welcome. This is our newest patch that has dropped for Heroes of the Storm. This is our August 12th, dropped yesterday. So we're going to go over a very quick update on it. I do want to encourage you guys, of course, to check out my Twitch stream. I am going to post a link to that down below in the description, as well as making sure that you like, comment, subscribe on this video. Check out my other videos as well on my YouTube channel. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Of course, I will not be going over anything that is not just the orange text. I did a patch note review about a month ago when the PTR patch notes dropped. If you want to know my full thoughts on everything, go ahead and check out that. I will also post a link to that down below. Again, we are primarily going to be covering the changes that actually hit the live patch, and we'll go over, the hero changes briefly as well, just because those are the most important parts. But I'm not going to go over all the hero updates and bug fixes again. So first things first, general, they updated the home screen, startup music, and the bundle. So that's actually going to be this right here. It looks like we're going back to the pool party, which is pretty cool. This is one of my most favorite ones, and then they updated the collection as well. I feel like this was like a fundraiser pet or something at one point, maybe I'm wrong, I could be. But some pretty cool updates to the shop. Obviously some stuff coming back. This is, I guess, the Nexomania one, so this is pretty cool. Obviously you got Tychus and Tracer, and then a little bit bigger bundles. This is going to be, I guess, the summer. This is going to be the summer one with a very famed bikini stitches. So some pretty cool um, shop changes there. Again, this is bring back the pool party. Um, Bring back the pool party event or whatever you want to call it. That's literally what this, I think, splash screen is for. But yeah, so updated changes to that. But anyway, let's get into it. Balance changes. Obviously, the Brightwing change went through. Good nerf to her. Um, Genji, obviously, we had covered those before. This is going to be a pretty good nerf for Genji. We'll have to see if it is enough, but I know he can be a terror at higher ranks. This is one of the changes that was added. Mephisto Spite has been disabled in ARAM. So this Spite is probably a talent that I'm hoping we'll see a bit of a nerf coming into maybe the next patch. I figure in maybe about a month and a half will be our next PTR patch. It appears that they are aware how OP Spite is if they're disabling an ARAM. Hopefully they will address it in a future patch. One of the biggest things that I have heard suggested is that Spite should probably go to level 13 or 16. Just it's a very strong for a level 4. I think you put it at 13 or 16, it'd make it a little bit, bring it down a little bit so it's not as OP. So very good change there. A little bit number tuning back on the Kira changes. Kira obviously is, this is going to be a very interesting change for her. I feel like for the most part, people are going to like it. Kira has always been one of those who has never been OP or anything. She's very susceptible to stuns. The armor change, the 40 armor was talked about a lot this last month, so dropping it to 35 does make sense. 35 a little bit better. They could almost probably put it at 30, but 35 I think is a good number for it. A couple changes to the Rainer executive order, reduction, and now only targets heroes. I believe that was already in there from the initial changes. I forgot to double check what it was, but I do believe that they're just tuning these numbers down a little bit. And apparently when you do cast executive orders via the level 20, you are only going to be targeting heroes. And then it will no longer hit heroes that are not visible and will only, target name hero, It'll apparently target heroes who are invulnerable. I guess that means that if you're invulnerable, you could eat some of the shots and protect your teammates that way. So like Divine Shield, for example, or, what have you. So obviously the Somero changes are good. It's a very minor one, but, E-build is pretty strong. So I think that is going to be a good change in general, just bringing these down a little bit. Zarya obviously getting a little bit of a buff, which is pretty cool. So I'll have to see how much that plays in. So again, we're not touching on those too much. Cassia hero updates, just visibility change in Surgilite. I did peek. There's a couple of Surgilite related changes. So it's just a visual change for it, which is nice. And it added a radius indicator when targeting with Divine Shield level 20. So this is the Divine Shield level 20 for Uther, where you cast it and it cast Divine Shield on everyone. So now it will have an indicator for everyone it's going to hit. That's actually really good. So in the middle of a team fight, if you put it, I'm assuming you have to have it on release. You'll be able to kind of see that indicator, which is really nice. Fix an issue causing text overlap and death recap. Nothing fancy there. And again, these other changes we did cover in the PTR patch notes, so we're not really going to fixate on them too much. But Surge of Light, fix an issue causing the cooldown resets to not make it available and causing the damage. To include damage taken by cast shield. So again, just some Surge of Light changes, which seem to be the trend here. Dahaka movement speed now matches Dahaka's movement speed, so just, small little change there. Apparently they got rid of this, causing his hunt towards the enemy Hall of Storms. So apparently he can hunt towards the Hall of Storms. Apparently they took that away and then they added that back. Interesting. Um, so they just, oh, never mind. They accidentally added it to the ETC part. I get it. I get it. So this was supposed to be here. So still functions the way it's supposed to, but it was in the wrong part of the text. I don't know why they didn't just delete this and just add it here. I feel like, I mean, even if you do the orange text, I feel like you didn't need to do that. But that's neither here nor there. Is there any other changes? There weren't a whole lot in here. I did skim it. Most of the time this doesn't. So again, this is going to be a very short one. I am very happy that we have a new patch live. I'm going to be live in about an hour and a half to test out some of the stuff. So again, I do encourage you guys to check out my Twitch channel. I am going to be posting a link to that down below in the description. But my overall feelings on this patch, I like it. I think it's a really good change. I think Kira is going to be um, the superstar of the patch potentially. I think that the changes to her are going to be interesting to see how well that does bring her into the meta. I don't think she's going to be like #1 first pick or anything, but I think she will potentially be picked more than she has been in the past. So very excited for that. But again, make sure that you guys do check out all my stuff. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.